I'll pull food.
He always does.
And he does it on purpose at this point in time.
No, I know he does.
You know I got to. Welcome, Brady Science. Wonderful. Another wonderful episode of Snack and Flick. Your boy Craig Cropper coming to you live and direct. For another great episode, gentlemen. Will introduce yourself.
It's your boy Dragon Sword here. Waiting time to come back. Still getting kicked.
Boy, you're doing I see. Tell you, let's talk about some things, brother. How about that?
Okay. You always do that. He sees me take a bite, and he does not continue talking. While I'm chewing.
So for all the people in the TV land that's watching this, or whatever you call it, he hasn't actually named what our multiverse is, whatever you call it. But nonetheless, all the people out there watching, what y'all think about the new background? Y'all liking it?
It looks good. I have to say, I enjoy it the way it looks. It looks nice.
I'm surprised. He literally hasn't started. What's up, Epi? Ebony, my bad. I call you Epi. Gang, gang. But yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. You know,
Yeah, it looks good.
Dark and dreary. All right, I got to start off with this first one. Drew spent his life all going to go see this. Just fucking me. The amount of space happening is nothing. What is this? I see this, a bunch of old ladies.
Okay, so the rundown is essentially, you remember when Tom Brady came into the NFL, right? Drew Bledsoe got hurt. So the Falcons Super Bowl is the one that these ladies are trying to go to, right? So 16 years before that, when Brady actually came into the league, the main lady who is like the head of these people is going through her last round of chemo. And they turn on the TV one day. You know, they turn on the TV when everybody's there and the remote won't work. And it was when Bledsoe got hurt. He said the music is overpowering, Darren.
I didn't know hey, the music shouldn't have still been playing. I already cut it off.
Okay. Sorry, Darren. Yeah. But what I was going to say is she, they can't get the TV remote to work. And so they see Brady come in. And she's like, oh, I could watch this. He's cute. And then one game turns into, you know what I mean? One game turns into another game, turns into another season. And then she basically said that Tom Brady got her through chemo, the rest of her chemo. And that's why she loved Tom Brady. So, like, it was their journey to get to the Super Bowl. It was actually really funny. It was actually, it was great. Like, the humor, the comedy, everything about it was hilarious. But then there was also the underlying aspect of, being a cancer survivor and everything else. Because it's actually based on a true story. And at the end of the movie, they actually show you the real, the real girls that it took place off of. It was actually a really good movie. I was kind of hesitant to go see it, but, the wife's like, let's go see it. So I was like, all right, cool. We went. and I actually thoroughly enjoyed it. It was at least a medium to large popcorn for me. It was pretty funny. Just the comedy aspect alone of these people together. I mean, shit, Rita Moreno is
She
like
is a fucking
93 years old, and she was like flawless in this. She was hilarious. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like,
What was that show she was in on Netflix?
uh,
Uh,
oh, one day at a time, where she
is
was
it
the
One Day at a
abuela.
Time? No,
One
no,
day
no.
at a time.
Was that it?
Mm-hmm.
Grace and Frankie. Grace and Frankie.
Oh, Grace and Frankie, yeah.
Yes.
But
That was the show she was on. I love that show. That was on Netflix. That was pretty damn
and it's funny, like Sally Fields. I've always been a fan of Sally Fields because the way Sally Fields looks now, when my mom had her hair long, my mom could have been a like doppelganger of Sally Fields. It was hilarious.
good. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
but
Dragon, did you get
it
a
was
chance to see
great.
it?
You know, there are rare things that I won't go see, and a movie about Tom Brady, even though he was my quarterback for my team, I'm not about to waste my money to go see this.
But it's
Hey, I
not
didn't know you were a
about.
Patriots fan.
No, he was a Buccaneers last. You forgot that?
No, no. I
Mhm.
But I can honestly say this: it's not so much about Tom Brady as it is. I mean, it's about the whole, them being in love with Tom Brady and them being his quarterback or whatever. It's more about like the journey that she went through.
Mhm.
and
Like
I
that
can
takes,
respect that, and I give
yeah,
it a little bit more credit. That means when it gets home, playing on demand or somewhere where I can catch it
yeah,
for
definitely,
free,
definitely watch it
sure.
on demand.
Still,
Yes,
nonetheless, not about to go
Darren
spend this
Barton,
money.
Darren Barton agrees with you. I went for it in the theaters. I'm not saying everybody should go to the theaters and see it, but at least if it comes on streaming or on demand, definitely give it a shot.
Mhm.
I would definitely say that. You are correct.
Okay. So is this a good date movie? Is it a
Definitely,
okay?
if
Oh
you like
shit!
taking it for comedies and stuff like that, it is a good date movie.
Oh shit!
Say your highs. Say hello.
Come on, you can do it. Come
Who,
on.
me?
Yes, you. Who you think
Oh, is
pop?
it Big
Who you
Pop?
think
Oh,
popped into YouTube?
what's going on, Big Papa? There you go.
You get all shot. Hey,
Uh-huh.
hey,
Get
Big
all
Papa.
nervous and bashful.
How you doing?
Like,
How you
okay.
doing, Big Papa? How you doing?
Hey, oh, it is.
No, we don't know who it is. And this has been a mystery for almost a year now.
These are facts.
Trey, we can't hear you.
You muted yourself, Trey.
I'm muted.
You were
Oh, there you are. You
for a
were.
Oh,
second.
Eh. Maybe you
I'm
just
dealing.
weren't talking loud
I
enough.
didn't. I don't think it's anything. But so we got Rita Moreno, Sally Fields, Jane Fonda,
Yeah.
Lily Tomlin, and oh, Patton Oswalt is in there, and oh, Tom Brady. He actually makes an appearance in the movie.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he does.
All right. I I, I think I'm not gonna go to the movies for the same reasons Dragon doesn't go to the movies for it. I'll wait for it to hit streams and then I'll give it a shot. It'll probably be on HBO Max before we, and I'll probably end up crying by the end of the movie. Don't tell me if I'm gonna cry or not, but more than likely my emotional ass is gonna
I
cry.
got a question, Mr. Emotional. Have you had a chance to actually watch the Best Man final chapters yet?
I started watching it, I didn't finish it. I
Okay.
did not finish that. So it's Jane Fonda looks plastic as fuck. Oh shit, damn.
Yeah, no, dude, there's a lot of fucking paint on that fucking canvas, my friend. Woo! Shit. What? So wait, Darren Barden asked, so have they discussed the James Gunn lineup buck shit? Is that supposed
Fuck
to be
shit.
bullshit, Darren?
Bullshit or fuck shit. Either one.
Yeah.
It all works
Paramount.
out.
I think he means Warner Brothers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm kind of looking forward to a lot of the slate that's coming out for DC. They have the hold on, make sure this is muted. I don't want it to. Yep, it's gonna make me sound stuff. Shut up, computer. Sorry. But the slate basically breaks down. I had it pulled up for my other show, and we did go over that on Blurs and Whiskey. But essentially, they're going to do All Star Superman. Booster Gold is getting a TV show.
They're going to do an Amazon's TV show, which I'm kind of excited to see what's going to happen with that because you get to see how the Amazons are going to interact. We don't know if it's going to be Game of Thrones or we don't know what we're going to get out of this. We know it's Greco-Roman, but anything can happen.
Yeah.
But the thing I'm most excited for of the DC new lineup is the the space buddy cop show Lanterns, which is going to be centered around Hal Jordan, the first Green Lantern from Earth, and John Stewart. So it's going to be. I'm looking forward to that because then we get to see all of DC's cosmology actually start to develop, and they also are going to do Batman. I think Brave and the Bold, which is
Yeah, you said Brave and the Bold.
yeah, originally Batman Brave and the Bold was Damian Wayne and Dick Grayson, but because they have not developed anything, they might fast track and show Bruce Wayne and Damian Wayne. So, and Damian Wayne, for those of you who are not initiated into the comic book space, that is Batman's biological son. So, yeah.
I was gonna interject. Darren Barden in the comments also coming through with another Swamp Thing, but he says they need to stop redoing Superman. They need to stop redoing a lot of movies. They need to stop redoing Batman. They need to stop redoing Superman. I think that's why I think James Gunn will be good for the DC because I don't think it's going to be a backstory. You don't really need a backstory on Batman anymore or Superman. Just plug a fucking story in and go. That's pretty much all you need to do. It'll work. But then he also put in there Swamp Thing, yes. And I believe, but I believe the guy who's doing it is James Mangold.
So my thing about Swamp Thing is I used to love the TV show as a kid. I love the animated series. I never really read the comics unless it was Justice League Dark. And that's where he's involved with Constantine because he's a part of the Green, Earth's magic, certain stuff like that. So if they go in that direction, where he is literally murking people who are fucking with the Earth, I'm all there. I'm all in. But otherwise, it's like, all right, I understand, dude. You died in a swamp. You became part of the Green. Now you're the Earth Protector. Blah 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 blah. Other than that,
but how was I never got a chance to watch the HBO Max or the CW show. Was that a good show? The one that had Derek Mears playing Swamp Thing?
That wasn't a CW show.
HBO Max. Technically it was because it was DC Universe. So
yeah, but I don't mean it was CW.
Oh no, but I think they crossed over all their stuff eventually. Hold on, let me see.
Was that a good show? I never got a chance to watch it.
So Herb from Blurs and Whiskey loved it. He said he gave that all the popcorn in the world. He really enjoyed it. So I haven't sat down to watch that one because I'm not really interested in the Swamp Thing. It's it's a conservationist show. It's a guy who's trying to save the environment. We've seen that. I've seen Captain Planet a million times. This is just a different version of that.
Seeing as James Gunn did, I'm just throwing this out there. Did they say anything about a fucking second season of Peacemaker?
No, they didn't. But they did say they're going to have an Amanda Waller series. So we might have him. Of course, they got to bring back Peacemaker. They have to.
That was like their best show.
Yeah. It was the best thing coming out. Let's see.
Harley Quinn was good too, though. Harley Quinn, the animated, was good.
Harley Quinn, the animation was awesome. It was. I don't think I finished that. I think I got to the last couple of episodes. I need to go back and finish that now that I have more free time. But yeah. I ain't telling why. Don't worry, ask why. Anyway, no, yes, a backstory on Amanda. No, yes, a backstory on Amanda Waller. I kind of want to see where she comes from, why she gets to be that. But also, Viola Davis is reprising her role as Amanda Waller. So I'm glad that they have not. I was kind of worried that James Gunn was going to go the route of the original version of Amanda Waller. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go ahead and Google that. She is an obese black woman, but she's the badass obese black woman. The sassy big black woman, I don't like that trope. So I'm glad they're going with this as like Lizzo could have played her. No offense to Lizzo, but she could have played her back in the day. So I'm glad we're going in that direction. Let's see. But yeah, speaking of other, no. What I was going to say is the Swamp Thing came out in 2019. Yeah, it was you can watch it on Prime now for $18. 11 episodes. Not doing that. Abby Arcane returns home to Morales, Louisiana. I can't say that word. Louisiana to investigate a deadly swamp-borne virus, only to discover the dark, terrifying mysteries of the swamp. In other words, There's a green man that's coming up out of the muck, and he'll fuck you up if you cut down his trees. She does a good job. Yes, she does. All right, moving on to our next topic. So, Knock at the Cabin. You saw that was the
Oh.
second movie you saw, right?
Yeah, but he just asked, what about Blue Beetle? I believe that's still coming out, right?
Look, okay, and it's funny because Mr. Petty Cam is in the other room, and if he hears me say this, he's going to keep bitching about it. But I am a stickler for fucking continuity and sticking to the damn story. There have been 3 Blue Beetles. There have been 3 of them. Okay, the one that they're going to do the show on is the 3rd one. So unless they're going to give me backstory about the other 2, and they show Ted Kord's brains blown out on the floor by Max Lord, I don't really care. I don't really care. He's another Green Lantern. Don't get me started on this. He's a Green Lantern with suckier powers. He's Ant-Man and Iron Man amalgamized into having the same powers. That's what he is. His suit does all the work for him.
Just know this, Trey. It's not me getting you started. It's our listeners that are asking the questions.
I'm
presenting
not
the question
blaming
to
you. I'm not blaming you, but yeah, I'm not excited for
But
it.
hey, as he's laughing in the comments, he likes that you got triggered off of it.
Mm-hmm.
Dude,
But
I
never
forgot
was a
about stuff
movie
like
yet.
this
No,
all
it was
week
not a
long.
movie yet. It was not a movie yet. No, but it is
It
going
doesn't
to
need
be
to
a
be a
movie.
movie.
But it's going to be.
Trey's really
Isn't it-
trying to
it's-
walk past his sub. He's really trying to get past his subject. That's the
Alright,
best part
alright.
about
Anyway, you were saying what was the second movie I watched? Knock at the Cabin was the second movie I watched. The new M. Night Shyamalan joint. What can I say about this movie? It was better than his last movie.
That doesn't say much.
No, but I would probably put Knock at the Cabin in the probably top 5 or 6 of his actual movies. You get what I mean? Like, it wasn't terrible. It wasn't like
Top
it
5
was.
or
It was.
6.
It was.
You know what? I gotta pause you right quick. What are the top 5?
Well, top 2 are Signs and Sixth Sense. Those are the top 2.
Yep.
Signs is my number 1. Sixth Sense would be my number 2. Unbreakable would be up there. Glass would be up there. What's the one where he was the schizophrenic?
So you're talking about that whole trilogy.
Split.
You gonna put the
Yeah,
whole trilogy?
that whole thing would be in there. But I mean, you would throw out Village because Village was awful.
Garbage.
Darren said
Old
Lady in
was-
the Water was 3.
For you, Lady in the Water for me. It will. The thing with M. Night Shyamalan, this is how I look at M. Night.
Mm-hmm.
He makes a good movie every so often. So he made like 2 good movies back to back, which was The Sixth Sense, and then he made Signs. And then he went on to make a bunch of garbage, and then he made
Avatar.
Unbreakable.
He made Unbreakable.
Yeah, he made Unbreakable. He also made Avatar, The Last Airbender, which we don't talk about. But like for every good movie, there's probably 2 or 3 bad movies in between there. And Old
was just whatever.
Yeah. No, it was beyond whatever. That was a slap in the face when you got to the end of the movie and you're like, oh, hey, look, they had the whole fucking answer at the very beginning of the movie. But, oh yeah, Mr. Proper, if you haven't seen it, which I don't think you have, yeah, just pay attention. If you ever watch it, just pay attention to the very beginning of the movie and then turn it off. Then just turn it off. You don't even have to worry about it. Because you know how it ends. It's fucking stupid. It was one of the stupidest plots to a movie I've ever seen in my life.
When they showed a little girl's belly distending from assuming a pregnancy, I was done.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I'm not watching that.
So
Aaron on Facebook says he thinks it's good.
No,
so
what he said was there's a TV series on Apple.
Oh.
M. Night has a TV series.
I don't know. What does he have a series on? I
Look
didn't
it
know
up.
about it.
I mean,
wait. I got it.
You got it?
Servant. Oh, I did hear about Servant.
Oh yeah, Servants. Yeah. I heard that was actually a really good. Have you watched it?
Not yet. I haven't
Mystery
watched
Dragon.
it. Let me read the breakdown. A Philadelphia couple are in mourning after an unspeakable tragedy causes a great rift in their marriage and opens a door for a mysterious force to enter their home. Okay, that's some scary shit.
He's like, I'm out. I can't watch it then.
There's like
Yeah.
time.
I gotta go. I can't do it. I can't do
Hey, showing up. I ain't into the scary shit. I'm not here for it. I'm really not. Yeah, I just don't want that shit in my mind. But if it's really good, I'll sit down and watch it with every light in existence on in my home. Uh,
it.
that's the only way you can get me into it. But yeah. So
So,
serving.
Knock at the Cabin. Um,
Oh yeah, knock at the cabin.
how can I put it? So it's essentially it's a love story, but it's like an apocalypse. It's like the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse, but you have to like. I don't want to explain it too much because then it ruins the movie for people that haven't seen it. So
And had the idea of thinking to
just
go
know
see it.
this: the people that Batista. Batista was actually really good in it. Darren, he did a really good job.
I don't doubt his
Believe me.
acting ability at all.
No. The character that he actually played in it was different.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like
Mm.
it's not his normal role.
What is his normal role?
And is somebody's
You know what
phone
his
ringing?
role is.
Yeah.
What? I can't say that. I'm just looking at the movies he's been in. Has he really been typecast?
He kind of has. He's usually been the big hulking bruiser. You know, the either the bad guy, the enforcer. It's rare that he gets to show his acting chops. Like he actually gets to show emotion. It's very rare.
Yeah.
He's
No, he does. He does a good job in this. Like he was one of the reasons that I actually enjoyed the film because he
Mhm.
did such a good job portraying his character. It's different. So it has to deal with like the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse and stuff like that. So you'd have to. That's about all I'm gonna say because I don't
So
want to ruin it for anybody. You
no,
get what
don't
I'm
worry.
saying?
Because I actually do think I want to see this one. I don't know if I'll get a chance to in the theaters, but I do want to watch this one and I'll
More
come back.
upset with people typecasting it as a gay thriller, which that's so stupid. Like
So
a
yeah,
thriller
yeah.
is a thriller. It doesn't matter if they're gay. It doesn't matter if they're straight. It doesn't fucking
Yeah.
matter. If the movie's good, the movie's good. If it's not, it's not. But now they're trying, like, people are like, there's Christian groups out there saying, oh, the reason the movie's underperforming is because you have same sex couple as the lead. I'm like, who cares? Like,
Yeah, love is love. I've said
love
that
is
on.
love.
I think I said that about season episode 3 of Last of Us.
Yeah.
And
Who gives
yeah,
a
like
shit?
I don't care what shape it is.
If it progresses the story good enough, if not good enough, excuse me, if it progresses the story along and it's a good story, who
Mhm.
gives a shit? Like,
Exactly.
honestly, who cares? Honestly, I don't give a shit. Hey, what people choose to do in their own home is their business, not
Exactly.
ours.
Do what you gotta do.
Fuck it.
Um, but yeah, as far as I'm still interested to see this movie. I want to give it a shot. Horror mystery thriller, more than a horror mystery thriller. While vacationing, a girl and her parents are taken hostage by armed strangers who demand that the family make a choice to avert the apocalypse. So, with you telling us the Four Horsemen, you kind of just spoiled it. We know it's the end
No,
of the world.
I
We know
didn't. I didn't spoil it because
Well, you
it's.
gave a
I
hint to it. That's all he's saying.
no
that's a big ass
no.
hit.
I'm, but it has to deal with that. But you have to understand. Like you won't completely understand it until you actually watch the film.
Mm-hmm.
Of what I'm getting at, because I'm not telling you what's happening, because there is a lot of crazy shit that goes on in this movie for no reason other than what the plot point is of the story.
Mm.
Making a choice, and it is not an easy choice to make. Obviously,
Big Pop
you know
said
what
he
I
got
mean.
some love for you, Drew.
What are you laughing about? Okay.
Fucking love it. Okay, so from that, let's transition over to Netflix. Uh, this is something that we've known about for a while. It's been in the works. It's in production, and I am extremely upset by its existence. One Piece is getting a live action movie.
Oh, I thought you'd have been happy about it.
No, no, he's not. He is pissed. He is a
Oh,
avid
okay.
fan of One Piece and live action. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Trey.
So if you've watched a Netflix adaptation to an anime before, then you understand why I'm so upset. And for those of you who don't know, One Piece is an anime, basically about basically about pirates, and then they're trying to find treasure. I've been watching this thing since I was in college. I love this this fucking anime.
Yes, that anime that has
They're all
over
right.
1,000 episodes.
It does. Yes, it does. Join the crew. Join the crew.
It's all
Sorry.
right. He's
What
having
are you saying?
pains. It's hurting. Anyway, so
He
so
got
so the biggest issue when it comes to Netflix when it makes live action, takes animes, cartoons, whatever you want to call them, and tries to make it live action, it just never translates well, action wise
that's
for
you
one.
like Cowboy Bebop. That only got one season and got canceled.
I'm not so Cowboy Bebop. I felt wasn't as bad as everyone made it out to be. Yes, they took their own creative liberties and changed some things about the story, but for the most part, it went along with the story.
Yeah.
So,
Well, just do what fucking Last of Us did. Make a proper fucking adaptation.
so the thing that's supposed to give us less trepidation about this is that the creator of One Piece is one of the people that is being consulted, heavily consulted about. So we may not get the bastardization that we've gotten in previous adaptations like Death Note or Cowboy
Bleach,
Bebop,
God,
Bleach.
Or
I didn't even watch
or
that. I didn't even
Full
Full
watch
Metal.
that.
Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh God, you
Nope.
know they made two of those, not just one. They
Yeah.
made two
Yeah.
of
Hey,
those.
wait, no. Hey, they made one really bad one, and then they were like, you know what? We should make a second one.
Yeah.
I was
Full
like,
Metal
what
was
the fuck? Why? Why did you
awesome.
need a sequel? You didn't. You didn't need a sequel. But
So,
here we
basic
are.
breakdown is in a seafaring world, a young pirate captain sets out with his crew to attain the title of Pirate King and discover a mythical treasure called One Piece. See, if they already have majority, like One Piece is such a large piece of property, in my opinion. This should have been a TV show. This should not be a movie. It should be a series. It
It's
should
a
actually.
movie,
I
not a
stand corrected.
series.
It is a series. I stand corrected. It's a TV series. Thank you, IMDb. So now I'm shutting the fuck up because I didn't know what the hell I was talking about. So as
I'm
long as
pretty
they
sure it
show
was
the
a series.
progression of each character joining into the pirates, the pirate crew under Luffy, being played by Inaki Gotti. I don't know how to say his name. Sorry, I'm not going to try. That's the best you're going to get out of me. As long as they show his progression as it goes, they give me the first 3 seasons can be rolled into one season. I'll be good with that because then we get the main cast. So we've got
Are, are we gonna get a transition from her looking like a teenage child to the lumptious woman that she is in the anime now?
You ain't gonna get titties that big on that screen.
no, because I'm looking at the cast right now, and the girl who's playing Nami, I said Nami is she's not built at all. They don't have Nico Robbins casted. I
That's the
don't
other
think
thing with
they
anime.
do
When
have
you,
Young Buck.
I'm just saying, when you go anime to reality, they draw anime as a little bit more voluptuous.
Dude, have you read a comic book recently? Every single comic book lady is a supermodel. Even the one Aunt May had yams at one point. Okay, like they
Oh, she
they
still
they
got him.
although
not anymore.
although with
That was the
what was it
ultimate universe.
with with Marissa Tomei as
Oh,
playing
well,
Aunt May, she had
yeah, but
yams.
you ain't seen her yams in years. We ain't seen her since what Sopranos. But
Right.
either way, we've got I don't know how to say this, guys. Go on IMDb, goddamn it, because I can't say these people's names. Mackin is playing Roanoke Zoro. Emily Rudd is playing Nami.
Let me see.
Taz Skyler is playing Sanji. Jacob Gibson, a black guy, is playing Usopp, which is eh.
A One Piece film, Red, or what is it?
You
What's it
said
called?
Red.
Yeah.
It's One Piece
No.
Odyssey or
Oh
One
wait,
Piece.
it's the I got it. I got it. It just
Yeah.
says One Piece.
But I do see the
Let me-
construction of the ship that they have running in the background. That actually looks pretty cool. So if they do the Sunny Go,
Oh,
they
I think what you're trying to say is Anaki Godoy is what you're trying to say for Monkey D. Luffy for Luffy.
okay.
Yeah.
I told you was gonna get one out of me. That's all you was getting. That's it. That was all you were getting. Other than that,
He's like, I'm not even gonna try this shit. Drew's like, I believe it's X, Y, Z. Okay.
like, okay.
Oh,
Never gonna meet him in person. Well, no, I'll take that back. Lord forgive me. I might meet him in person one day, and I'll be like, "Hey, you did a really shit job on that." Sorry. But yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? Have you guys ever watched One Piece anime? And you guys out there in the comments as well. Have you ever watched One Piece the anime? I know it's a big undertaking, and we are not a cult. We're not a cult following.
you
Kinda
sure about that?
are.
We're
You sure
not.
about that?
You sure?
Oh, you can't see my wall
Nope, they
of
blurred
all
out.
there.
Yep.
Yeah, they're blurred out. But yeah, we're not a cult.
They are. It is cold.
They
If you
ask you to drink the Kool-Aid. Don't do it.
he's already
Drink the
drank
Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid. He's already been there, done that. I mean, it's a thousand.
Veins.
It's like
In my veins.
it's almost almost 1,100 episodes now at this point in time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an anime that when it
I'll
came
be
out
season 2.
has not stopped. I mean, and give it its credit, as credit's due. It has not stopped. And it's, hey, sure, it has a fan base that says you will not stop my anime, so keep it going. Like One Piece anime fans are worse than Dragon Ball Z fans. I'll say that.
We're
Finally
not.
stop, right?
We're not.
Did Dragon Ball stop or is it still going?
It takes
It's
breaks.
super. Yeah, they're like he's taking his time with it.
Hmm.
So
Nope, it's too damn long. Drew showing verbal skills. Okay. Uh, but yeah, no. So you can say the same thing about you and Bleach.
Bleach stopped. It came back. It stopped again.
Oh, they stopped it already.
Well, season one's already over. Yeah, it's coming back in
Oh,
July.
I thought you meant like stop, like they canceled it.
Oh no.
Damn.
Season one's over. Season
Okay.
Well, the first half of season one is over until July, which the second half picks back up. It takes
Okay.
breaks. One Piece don't do that.
somebody said still going and getting worse. What's getting worse?
He says One Piece is
One
getting
Piece?
worse, or are you talking about Bleach?
Oh, probably Bleach.
I wouldn't say
It's
Bleach.
probably- I haven't because I stopped during after the Eisen arc. After that, I was done. I just like
Are you
that.
talking about the live action version of it?
No.
Oh, no, he's talking about Dragon, I think. Dragon Ball.
Yeah,
Dragon
Dragon
Ball,
Ball.
okay.
Oh yeah, it's going to get worse because fans who are Dragon Ball fans are stuck on Goku always being the hero, and until they let go of Goku and let somebody else take the reins, it will always be trash.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
it's the same thing to be said for people who are Star Wars fans. Like it's got to be the Skywalker family. Skywalker family. All right.
No, I am one of those Star Wars fans that says at this point, let the fucking Skywalker family go. Give me other fucking characters. I don't care. I just don't care anymore. I really don't. Fuck it. There's more than one person in the universe.
Universe.
What was that? The last trilogy was episode 2. At the end, they showed the kid force moving a broom. I want to follow the kid's story. I want to see what that kid does.
Oh, and
with
it
the
was
original
funny.
Force
That
Guard.
was like the one that everybody hated. And I'm like, okay, they hated it because he's trying to take the fucking shit in a different direction. He's trying to fucking say, hey, anybody can do it. Yay! We can have more characters than anywhere. But
This is the
no,
other fucking thing. This is the other fucking thing. Finn should have been a fucking Jedi.
Oh
There
man,
I said it.
we
He should have been a fucking
Oh.
Jedi. God damn it. You give us all this posters and all this. He's holding a lightsaber. He's about to fight Kylo Ren. He's about to go for it. I just wanted him to give him one good force push. That's all you can have the rest of it. You can have the rest of it.
everyone wanted that. Everyone wanted that, but we got robbed of it. It is what it is.
I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty bad because Adam
The
Driver
Emperor's
literally
fucking
come,
daughter.
huh?
We get the
Uh,
Emperor's granddaughter. I'm sorry.
Yeah. But what I was going to say is Adam Driver's come out and saying that he wants people to forget that he actually played Kylo Ren because that's how much he hated the role. So, I mean, he definitely got paid for the role, but
I mean, I would hate it too. It's like you look like this giant.
Janitor.
He put on
Big
this
fact.
giant tantrum as supposed to be the evil guy, and he just looks like
Yeah,
he's a crybaby.
No, they threw too much at the screen with that. It was like we want to have them facing off each other. Then we want them to be in love with each other secretly and talking to each other through their little mental mind texts and sexting. Like, get the fuck out of here. I can feel you from across the galaxy. Just say they fucking. Just say they fucking. Just say they fucking.
Well,
That's
I
it.
don't know. But if you think about it, if you go back and watch any Star Wars, Anakin was a complete and utter bitch when he was Anakin. Luke, kinda, not really. He took it. No, Anakin was a little bitch. He cried like a little bitch
But he
until he
fucked up
killed the
half
kids.
the universe, Drew. What are you talking about? Like, Anakin was a fucking beast. Dude, he brought down a Star Destroyer with his own. Like, what are you talking?
Okay. Okay, hold on. Let me explain to you. Take it before he became Vader. Before I'm talking about when he was a kid to when he was a teenager and how I'm not getting my way. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, who gives a shit? They made Vader look weak as fuck in the prequels. The only thing that saved fucking Vader's story was fucking Rogue One. 5 minutes of fucking film saved Vader and made him a fucking badass again. They wanted to fucking humanize him. He's not. He's a fucking beast. Fuck it. They didn't need a fucking backstory. They didn't need the fucking prequels. The mystery was so much fucking better.
Yes, it was. The cartoons, although the cartoons are what pretty much changed my mind about that. Because during the Clone Wars animation, he was fucking shit up. He was
Yeah, but
destroying shit.
that's that. I'm talking
Yeah,
about the
that's that.
fucking the movie storyline. He was a fucking
But
bitch.
those are part of the they're canonical. They are part of the story. Those things did
Did it.
happen.
But I'm talking about what you see on film, not animated.
We know
What
the
you see on
film
film, he was a bitch.
in the episodes 1, 2, and 3. I will agree. Sure, he
Yeah.
was a bit.
But in the
everything
actual
else?
Clone Wars, yes, he was a fucking beast. I will give you that. But the only other thing that saved Hayden Christensen's fucking Anakin Vader was fucking Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan saved fucking that. Kind of.
First 3 Star Wars are the only 3 Star Wars from Big Pop on YouTube. And Darren on Facebook says, "I need a thunder." Hold up, he says, I need a Thundercats movie. Quit teasing the fans. If we can allow that and the Beast Transformers,
Beast
then
Wars
give me
Transformers
Thunder.
is coming out.
And that should
It
actually
is.
look not bad.
Yeah. So
Not bad.
Did
Not
you
great.
watch the original cartoon? Did you watch the original cartoon?
I did. I
So you know
literally
that-
have the original series sitting on my fucking nightstand
So-
right now.
I
So
expect nothing
they
less.
went back in time. Like they shouldn't be there right now. Like this is
Yeah.
the fuck is that?
I
What's
know,
going on?
I know. Hey,
Show me Optimus Primal.
yeah. If it's
You're
good,
right.
it's good. If it's not, it's not. I
mean,
think my favorite
you're ha-
favorite one of all the Transformers was Bumblebee. Like, not the actual character. I'm talking about the movie.
Yeah.
Bumblebee
Yeah.
was the closest one to the cartoon or comic, cartoon, whatever you want to call it.
Yes, because who was not directing it?
Yeah, I know, because it wasn't a Michael Bay joint.
It ate explosion. Story.
Fox.
That's exactly why, Darren. It's not a Michael Bay. Correct. He is correct.
Yes.
Because you know what they
Yes.
say about Michael Bay? Anything to fuck up somebody's childhood. That's Michael Bay for you.
He's done a lot of
Okay,
that.
here, hold on. The only thing that they got right was getting Peter Cullen to do fucking Optimus Prime's voice in Transformers during him. But then he fucked up the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but then fixed it with the second one because that one was much better than the first one. That was it.
I mean, if you start at the bottom, going up anywhere is better.
No, but I mean, Bebop and Rocksteady were pretty close to cartoon accurate in that.
2 characters.
I
Okay,
still
sure.
don't like the April O'Neil choice. I mean, Megan Fox was just something to look at, I guess.
Michael Bay.
Megan Fox. Michael
Yeah,
Bay.
I know.
Megan Fox.
Yeah, I know.
Michael Bay. She does a good job. What can I say? She does a good job.
Hmm.
Well, she did because we ain't seen her in shit else since then.
Yeah. No, she's had a couple movies. There was one where she gets handcuffed to a dead body and she had like,
Right.
what the hell was it called? No,
Exactly.
no, no. It was what the
Uh-huh.
hell was it called?
Exactly. So going on and moving forward.
Going on. Yeah. Go ahead. I just can't. I can't fucking remember it. I have to look it up, and I can tell you what it's called. Go ahead. I'll look it up while you guys talk.
No, because I don't want to talk about that shit.
I'm just gonna give you the name of it. That's it. I could care less. I just want to get it out of my head.
Drew,
I have to get it out of my head.
Get it
Drew,
out your
I'm
head,
not
but
gonna-
we don't need to hear about it.
I'm not gonna watch it.
You ever have the thing where it just gets in your head and you have to get it out?
You ever heard the adage, keep some things to yourself? Hold on.
There you go.
We don't need. I have. That's not going to better my life in any way. But anyway, but Darren did bring up a good topic in the comments though. Thundercats. I would love to see a live action Thundercats.
Yeah, Thundercats.
They had a remake that they did. The thing in the mid 2000s, and they did a Cartoon Network version of it, which I fucking loved. And we never got a continuation of that. They never kept it going because for some reason these higher ups and these fucking corporations think that children are buying these toys. No, the children are playing fucking video games. The adults are buying the toys. Look behind Drew right now. We are the ones that are gonna buy that shit. So give us our fucking shows. But anyway, I would love to see that. You know who I would love to see play Thundera though? And this is totally me being lecherous. Lorraine SD on Instagram. She needs to play Thunder.
Cocaine Lorraine.
Yeah. Cocaine Lorraine.
Yes.
Who plays your boy Mum Ra?
Give a fuck. They can
Busta
shit. I'll play
Rhymes.
Mumra. I'll play Mumra. Shit. Fuck that. Busta Rhymes can play. I don't care who plays Mumra. Mumra. The ever living. But yeah, so I did try to I tried to get into another show. And I am thoroughly disappointed by this show. I was gonna go back and watch the movie, and I just like, fuck it. I could just pick this up. I know what happened. I remember the movie. Talking about none other than Willow on Disney Plus. Now this show, 19 episodes. I'm sorry, not 19 episodes.
I was about to say shit.
My bad. 10 episodes.
Oh, that's which one's gonna be 19? There's another one's coming out that's gonna be 19 episodes.
I don't know, but anyway, Willow was definitely a disappointment for me because it's so much exposition and so much talking and when the original movie, yes, they had some exposition, but it was a movie. This is a series. Give me more action. Give me more people fighting. The fight scenes so far are okay. The lore is good. We've got the Bone Reavers coming back. We've got the Mad Dogs. But the big reveal, for those of you who don't know, if you don't remember from the original movie, Laura Dannon, who's the baby who Willow was walking around with, she's all grown up now. And she's in love with the prince. We figured this out in the first 5 minutes of the first episode. Like, oh, that's a Laura Dannon. We know who you are. You don't have to hide from us. She went from a redhead to a blue-eyed, blonde-haired white girl with big titties. That's what happened. That's what happened. And I can't even. I take that back. Not even big titties. Yeah, marginal. B cups. They're good. But yeah. What did you guys give it a shot at all?
Never did. I never wanted to.
Go ahead.
God no. I knew better. I was like, there's certain things that you know what they say, leave sleeping dogs lie. There you go. That was a sleeping dog that needs to just stay laid. Put that bitch out the pasture like old Yeller. There you go.
I am. I want to say like 6 or 7 episodes deep on it. I just haven't had time to finish it because if I start watching anything past, because my old ass, if I start watching anything past 7:30, I just fall asleep. There's just nothing I can do.
Hold on. If it was good, Drew would have finished it. Drew finishes shows. This is a show he has yet to finish.
But we've been going through a lot of stuff. We've been doing.
Hold up. Hold up. You watched Last of Us, didn't you?
But that's episodic. That's literally episodic.
Isn't Willow?
No, it's all up there.
It's all up there now.
I'm saying it's an episode, right?
It was, but it also
There's
came with
binging and there's episodic. So it's you could try to binge it, but it's put me to sleep like 5 times in the 4 episodes. That
what I'm saying is it wasn't episodic. It was week to week, but it was also came out during the holidays. So I had other shit going on besides being able to just watch shows.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And technically, I am not watching The Last of Us on Sundays. I'm watching it on Mondays.
That's a
Because,
lot.
yeah, just because I have other shit going on. And I will probably watch it this Sunday on Sunday because I believe Last of Us is coming out early because it doesn't want to compete with the
Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So there's
Yeah.
that. But I will say it gets much better the further you get into it. The more episodes you go, the better it gets. Just because they get better visuals, they use more magic. Yeah, I know. Dude, hey, I'm gonna tell you right now. One of the other shows that I'm watching on Netflix right now, dude, I've had to watch like an episode like twice because I couldn't stay awake. But it's not because of the show, it's just because of the time I watch it. And I love that show. I really like this show.
You said 4 episodes, Drew. I don't know if I could do more. I don't know. I will make the attempt.
You only got what? 4 or 5 more.
Six more episodes after that.
Will there be a season 2? Thank you, Darren. I guess Christian Slater was pointless. Son of a bitch. Will there be a season 2 of Willow? I would imagine there probably will be a season 2 of Willow. But that's all speculation. I didn't look it up. I don't know for sure. Mr. Proper, is there a second season of Willow?
I don't see.
Good night, Big Papa. Have a good night.
Good night, sir. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate you every week. Thank you for joining. That's our number one. That's Drew's number one fan, but we'll call him our fan too.
He comes up for Drew. That's it.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything about a second season. But if a lot of people feel like I do, I don't see it happening. It could because it just has a name. It has a good fan following, but
it's a cult following. Yes.
Cult following. Yeah. I'm sorry. But the general breakdown for those of you who are not in the know: 20 years after vanquishing the Wicked Queen, how do you say her name? Bava Murata, the sorcerer Willow Oofgood leads a group of misfits on a dangerous rescue mission into the unknown. So, if you want some high fantasy action adventure and a whole lot of fucking talking, go ahead and give it a shot. It's on Disney Plus. Can't hurt you. Unless you, well, actually, if you need some sleep, if you have insomnia, give it a shot.
You know what? I may have to watch that tonight. You know, I've been a little tired.
There you go. Just sitting there while like, what the fuck? What are you talking about? And then they have this one chant in the beginning that keeps saying the shit over and over and over and over again. Oh my god. They could have montaged that shit.
Thank you. Thank you. We appreciate that.
See that, Drew? You are loved. You are loved, sir. Yeah. So I guess Dragon, you didn't see it. But Drew, moving on to the next one, you had another a series or a TV series on Netflix. Lockwood and Co.
Yep.
A tiny startup run by 2 teenager boys and a newly arrived, supremely physically gifted girl. Renegade trio destined to unravel the mysteries that would change the course of history. No spoilers in that synopsis. What the fuck is this about?
So essentially, ghosts pretty much run rampant in London in the future, right?
Okay.
And
Darren said he fell asleep twice trying to watch this.
Oh, what about National Treasure? That one was not bad. No, National he hit it. As soon as I'm done talking about Lockwood and Co., we'll go to National Treasure. I will definitely.
Or we could talk about something a little bit more important than that. Which is, I mean, come on! It is the week of Harry Potter. Why aren't we talking about Harry Potter the Legacy, the game that? No, I did not get it yet because it doesn't come out till Friday.
That's why we're not talking about it because you ain't.
We ain't played it yet. God damn it!
We could talk about that. It's coming out. I don't know about you, but it is everywhere on my timeline right now from the people who paid for the extra version and get it 3 days early.
I'm sorry, Big Papa. I forgot how to say her damn name. Is it Oofgood? Oofgood. How do you say Willow's last name?
Oofgood.
Oofgood. Oofgood. I'm sorry. My bad.
Yeah, but no, the Lockwood and Co. is essentially they are ghost hunters. You know, they're called agents, and they're solving a mystery of death that are happening around them, and they have to like fend off spirits, and send spirits to the beyond. After they have to like cleanse sites and
Ghostbusters.
stuff like that. It's like a British version of Ghostbusters, but it's like futuristic London. Well, not really futuristic, but it's a little time in the future. But like they literally walk around with like a fucking broadsword on their fucking hip. It's fucking crazy. It's weird, but it's
So
a kind of a quirky show.
hold on. They're fighting ghosts and they have a broadsword on their hip.
Because the ghosts in this are like very how do I say it? They're like metal, anything iron. They don't like iron or anything like that.
They're
So
Fae. They're not ghosts. They're fucking Fae. What?
they're what?
Do you? Okay. Lore and
You'd have
nerd
to
here.
watch the show
No,
to understand.
but what he's saying is ghosts aren't the ones that are messed up from metal. They're fae.
Yeah, like that's fucked up. Like, why would you put ghosts as that? So we're all our souls are allergic to fucking. Get the fuck out of here. That's Fae. Oberon. Do you remember Gargoyles? Remember Gargoyles the
Yeah.
series?
Yes, I do.
The Fae are allergic to iron. That's the only thing that can hurt them, that can harm them. The more powerful they are, the more iron you need to kill them. So you could use an iron sword on Oberon if you wanted to, and he would probably bend you over with it. But
He
yeah,
said it's not a lightsaber.
yeah, it's not. I'm looking at the little trailer and behind the scenes on Netflix. It's just like, yeah, they're slashing at ghosts and the ghosts are burning away. So you're telling me that setting my soul on fire is going to send me off to a better place? No. Like everything about this just screams, don't waste it.
But you'd have to give it a shot. You'd have to give it a shot.
I'm going to give it 3 episodes, and I will come back next week, and I will tell you how much I didn't fucking like that. But I'm adding it to the list.
What I like and what you like, it's two different things.
Yeah, that's fine. That's totally fine. Okay, you can enjoy your knockoff Ghostbusters. Okay.
So, National Treasure, because Darren brought it up. Darren Barden. National Treasure, Edge of History. Great continuation of the National Treasure series. Very, very well done. Very much, like Nick Cage-ish feel, even though Nick Cage isn't actually in the first season. But you get the actor that played Riley Poole in there, and they good puzzle solving and all that, like they did.
Are they related? Is this like his daughter or something?
No. This is no. It's completely different treasure. The only characters that actually come back are the Riley Poole. Harvey Keitel makes an appearance in this. The FBI agent that arrested him in the second one or the first. I think he was in both first and the second movie. But those are like the only two that actually make a reoccurrence in this show. Okay. But it's worth it. It's very, very. If you like the movies, they do mention Ben Gates actually, but because in one of the episodes, the girl when they meet Riley Poole, they're like, "Oh, is Ben Gates coming?" And he's like, "Actually, no. He was tied up doing something else right now." But essentially setting it up for season 2, because he said, I guess they asked Nick Cage if he would be in this in the future. He said, "Oh, definitely." But I know they're making a National Treasure 3 movie.
Pay off that fucking castle he bought. But go ahead.
Yeah.
Why do you think you see him in every movie?
It's like it's very good. Like it has all the same feel of the actual movies, just in an episodic format. The only thing that really annoys you is though, like when you're getting really, into it, and then it ends the episode. You're like, son of a bitch! I gotta wait a week for the next one.
Well, that's a good. I mean, it sucks as a viewer, but it's a good thing if it's that. It's like a book. If it's a page turner,
this last episode last week, how it ended, I'm just like, what the fuck? No, come on. and then I think the final episode airs tomorrow.
Yeah, it says
For the-
February 8th. So
Yeah.
yeah. So for those of you not in the know, let's see. Ooh,
Go ahead, give the synopsis from IMDb.
there you go. Jess Valulias. Sorry, can't say it. Read it on IMDb yourself. I don't care. A 20-year-old dreamer sets off for an exploration to discover the mystery of her family history, and with the help of her friends, seek to recover historical lost treasures. Her friend Oliviera stars. I'm sorry, my bad. Yeah, can't say her names. That person, an adventurous 20-year-old dreamer. Blah blah blah. That's the same thing. They put it on there twice. Anyway, um, I did enjoy the first two movies. I haven't seen them in years. I have to go back and do. So that's what I wanted to ask you. Do you have to
No.
see the old movies
No.
to build?
Nope.
Yeah.
This is a standalone story. They just bring in characters from the original movies.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Dragon, you gonna watch it?
I like Natural Treasure, so I'll give it a chance. I've seen it
Okay.
and I've put it in my mind to watch it, but it's been so much other stuff going on. So I haven't done it. So hopefully, I'll give it a chance. As you say, 3 episodes, and we'll see what happens from there.
Let's talk about the next three. The first 3 episodes. Let's talk about those next week. Add that to our list.
Okay.
I'll dedicate some time to watching those 3 episodes, and then whatever the fuck else you said to watch, Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking, one of her ghosts. I'll try 3 episodes.
Well, we just started watching that. What we started watching that on Saturday
I'm just saying,
and Sunday,
next week is
and we are 6 episodes deep. 2 episodes left on Lockwood and Co.
Just saying.
It starts off. Yeah,
three.
okay. Just give it a 3-episode run.
It gets 3. That's what it's getting.
I'm just
I'm
saying.
dedicating 3 episodes of my life to this thing. All right. What you guys playing this week? What you guys gaming on as we close out?
Gaming on?
I know that Hi-Fi Rush came out. You said something about that.
Yes, Hi-Fi Rush did come out. It was a sneak release that Xbox dropped on their Game Pass when they started announcing the new games they had coming out. And it's how can I explain this correctly? It's a action beat 'em up, rhythm based game.
Like Parappa the Rapper?
No.
Not like Parappa the Rapper, but so you have your attacks, you have your jump, you have your dodges, but there's a little beat meter that that keeps a beat. So if you do your attacks on beat, you get bonuses for them. You do your dodge on beat, you get a bonus for it. So you want to keep on beat at all times. So yeah.
So
Okay,
the other
sounds
way to
shady.
explain it, so there's another game recently that came out which was a shooter. The lead singer from System of a Down, Surge, was like helped create the game called Metal Hellsinger. And essentially you have fucking, music going. Oh, have a good night, Darren. Appreciate coming on and watching.
Heavy rock
Thank you
music
very much.
going, and so you have to keep up with
you
that
hear
beat.
do, and you have to literally shoot to the beat. And if you shoot to the beat, then you either reload faster and you do more damage. So it's kind of it. I played Hi-Fi Rush as well. It's fun. It's not hard to do it. You don't have to do the beat thing. It's just you do more damage and you get bonus points.
Your
for it.
abilities change, your attacks change as you keep on beat.
So it's not like some turn-based RPG bullshit.
It's action.
No, it's complete action RPG.
Run around,
Okay, all
hit
right.
things, jump
Actually,
around.
I might dust off the old Xbox and see what's up with it. Since it's on Game Pass, and I'm paying for my son to have Game Pass. So yeah,
Might as well.
I might just try it out.
Next week, coming up, we have to talk about is Season of Love as we all get ready for Valentine's Day.
And before you even say anything, no, I'm not going to see Magic Mike Last Dance with my wife.
he
Nope,
gets the
not
free
happening.
tickets. He's going.
Nope.
You're going
You
to
know
go
what I
watch
told
it.
my wife? You
You're
know what
gonna
I
watch
told
it.
my wife? I said,
What you tell
go
her?
get the girlfriends. Go yourself. I'm not going to see that piece of shit movie.
You should be comfortable in yourself. You said you don't care what love is. Just Enjoy
I
yourself.
want to see it. I don't need to see a dude gyrating on stage. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you do. You might pick up some new moves, Drew. You might pick up some new moves.
I don't need new
Yeah,
moves.
and
I got old
she get all,
moves.
she get all, she get all hot and bothered after you leave the movie theater. Hey, you might get some roadhead. You never know.
Definitely not.
Drew's like, we too
All
old for
right.
that kind of shit.
Gentlemen,
You accidentally
yes.
shit the car in the wrong gear. Now you done fucked up the transmission.
Seeing is Sunday is Super Bowl, and it's the Chiefs and the Eagles. Who got who? Who you think's gonna win?
Eagles, sure. I'll throw that out there. That's the best I can tell you.
Shot in the dark there, Trey.
The Eagles have had a great season. I would love to see them continue it and
Because
win it.
they're and I haven't watched football in so long. I know, but I'm just no. Fuck the Eagles. Fuck the Eagles. I got big history with them. Go with the Bengals. You said Bengals.
Chiefs.
Okay. Yeah. Chiefs. Let's go. Chiefs.
Mahomes versus I can't.
I can't rightly fucking root for him. I'm a Raider fan. He looks like fucking Darlene from Roseanne. Can't do it. You go look at a picture of Darlene and don't tell me he doesn't look like that motherfucker.
Hey, it is what it is. All right, guys. Let's get them out of here. Tell everybody where they can find you.
Your boy Dragon Chill's here. You can catch me here at Snack Flick. And you can also catch me on Sundays, Kingazoids at 8:30. There you go.
Your boy Gadoni. Catch me here and catch me on Horrific Network.
What's up, Will? Appreciate you coming
Sure.
through. He keep on talking. Hey, thank you, Will, for showing up. I know you always call me damn Big Pika. All right, Darkness, I got you.
Appreciate you showing up. And lastly, it's your boy Trey Proper. You know, you can see me right here at Snack and Flick on Tuesdays, at night on Sundays at Kingazoid, and in the morning on Sundays on Blurs and Whiskey. Other than that, Trey Proper everywhere. Google me, bitch. You'll find me. Good night.
Good night, everybody.